If you guys watched my planner video, I mentioned that Jared's schedule has completely changed, so he and I have not been having dinner together much at all, but he is gonna be home tonight. So I wanna do something a little bit special and make his favorite dinner and his favorite dessert and kind of set up a date night. So I thought I would film myself getting ready. My makeup idea for today is very soft, glowy with a little bit of shimmer. So I went ahead and got started with my foundation, concealer, primer, things like that. But before I set everything, I'm gonna use a new product. This is from Stila, and this is the Shape and Shade Custom Contour Duo. And this is only my second time using this product. My first impressions are the texture of these cream products are amazing. They go on so wonderfully and blend out really easily. My only concern is that the contour shade is kind of warm and a little bit of orange, has a little bit of an orange tinge to it. So I'm not sure about that, but I'm gonna keep playing with it. And to apply them, I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush. I just recently got this from Ulta and it's called the sculpting brush. And it really, really reminds me of the IT brushes for Ulta, the Velvet Luxe Soft Focus Sculpting one. So the shape is very similar. The IT one is a little bit softer, but if you've been wanting to try a contour brush and didn't want to spend, I think this is a pretty expensive brush, the Real Technique one is awesome. I'm gonna start with the contour product and pick up a little bit of that on the brush. I'm starting at the top of my ear and you can see just how pigmented this product is. It's really nice. So I'm gonna apply a little bit there and then a little bit on my temple. And I think I just dipped into it once, but I think I got a little bit too much. So I'm knocking off some of the product onto the back of my hand. And then I'm going to start and always try to blend upward when it comes to contour products. I picked up some of the cream highlight on the Real Techniques contour brush. I'm gonna take this on the top of my cheekbones. I'm gonna put just a little bit on the center of my forehead and down the top of my nose. I'm going a little bit highlight happy and taking a little bit of my Living Luminizer by RMS. The Stila cream is just completely cream. There's no shimmer in it at all. So I want just a tiny bit of this Living Luminizer to add a little bit more glow just to the top of my cheekbones and on my Cupid's bow. That is a whole lot of cream product, so it definitely needs to be set so it doesn't slip and slide around this evening. So I'm taking my RMS Unpowder, and I have talked about this product a lot. It won my best setting powder for all of 2014, and I actually went through a whole container of it. And when I went to repurchase, I saw that they had released some tinted versions. So I ended up going with the lightest one. This is the Tinted Unpowder in 01. I'm gonna take this on a large fluffy brush and just tap it all over my face to really lock in those cream products. Even though this product is tinted, I don't notice a ton of coverage from it, but it does really blur any imperfections and kind of minimize the look of pores. To start off my eyes, I'm gonna use one of my favorite quads, and every time I pull this out, I'm just amazed. I think it's such a fantastic quad that you can find at the drugstore. It's from Physicians Formula and it's called Classic Nudes. And the first thing I'm gonna do is take the matte cream shade and I'm gonna apply this all over on my lid, all the way up to underneath my brow to act as a little bit of a highlight and just create a blank canvas. Now to add a little bit of definition, I'm gonna take a fluffy crease brush into this shade. I really want this look to be soft, so I hardly put any product on the brush and I'm using a very light hand and blending it really well. I'm also taking that same shade on a little angle brush and just pressing it onto my lower lash line. Now for some serious shimmer, I'm gonna take this NARS Dual Intensity Eyeshadow, and today I'm using it dry. You could create a much more intense look if you used it wet, almost a little bit of a foiled appearance, but today I just really want a lot of that shimmer and just to create a really glowing lid. I have the shadow on a flat shader brush and I'm pressing it in. I do get a little bit of fallout when I use these NARS shadows wet, but it's pretty easy to just brush it away after I'm done. I have a slightly smaller crease brush and I'm gonna go back into the Physicians Formula quad and take the darkest brown that comes in that quad, and I'm gonna place most of the product on the outside corner of my eye and slowly blend it into my crease. I've decided just to let the eyeshadows speak for themselves and not cover up anything with a thick, bold liner. Instead, I'm going to take a black liner and smudge it on my waterline just to create some nice depth at the base of my lashes. And then for mascara today, I'm going to do my little mascara combo that I mentioned in my January favorites, which is one coat of the Tarte Gifted Mascara for a lot of volume, and then I'm going to use a little bit of the Well People Expressionist Bio Extreme Mascara. I'm going to comb that through for my second coat, and that's going to get rid of any clumps and really help to fan out my lashes. For the rest of my face, I'm going to keep things pretty warm, and for blush, I'm going to use NARS Luster. I've been feeling a little bit pale and washed out lately, so NARS Luster, which is kind of a shimmery apricot, just really helps to kind of give my face a little bit of life. For lip products, I have a total concoction. First is the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in the shade Tawny. I'm gonna use this to define my lip shape, and I'm also gonna fill in my lips. So even after dinner, I'm gonna still have a little bit of that color left over. And then the lipstick I'm gonna use is a NARS Audacious, and this is in the shade Bridget. And then to add a tiny bit of gloss, I'm going in with yet another lip product. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu, which is my favorite of all the NYX butter glosses. This is the completed makeup look. I still need to curl my hair, but I actually think I'm gonna run to the store first before I do that because I need some creme fraiche for my mini cheesecake dessert recipe, and I love this. It's Jer's favorite dessert recipe, and it is so easy to do. I actually think that a long time ago I did a blog post about it, so if I can find it, I will link that below. That is a great recipe to have in your back pocket because it's kind of impressive, but it is so easy to make. So I need creme fraiche, some fresh flowers, and then I'm gonna curl my hair, and then I'm gonna set up my table for date night. I really hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.